Hey guys, it's Reynad back, and today I've got a pretty quick one for you. We're going to show you where we've taken Pygmalien since the last time you saw him. So where we last left off, we were looking at these kinds of designs and we were trying to figure out which direction to go in. These top three were the most recent mock-ups. We wanted you guys to give us feedback because we were having a hard time deciding which combination of faces and bodies and features and accessories was the best for this character. So most of you guys in the comments a few weeks ago really liked C. And this was actually a bit of a surprise to me because it was one of my least favorites. But it was one of the most different. And I kept trying to figure out why it is that I don't like this one. Because if I really focus in on the face, I think it looks fine in any of them. And what it really boiled down to was the combination of face to body. Pygmalien, his people are like 6 to 8 feet tall. They're big people, and C just seemed small to me for whatever reason. So we started stacking up, C's design to some of our older designs, and it was pretty clear why. The body shape and the posture and everything was just bigger and taller in a lot of these other sketches. So you guys really liked the face on C, and we thought, let's try to combine the two. Just to give a bit better of an idea of perspective, here's kind of how we saw Pygmalien stacking up with some of our other characters, right? These are more like human, standard height, Dooley's pretty small, Pygmalien's an absolute fucking unit. Because I did like design A from one of these older sketches, this was my favorite at the time. I did ask them to also colorize some of those. So here on the bottom, you see that A style of face, and here on top, we get C, which is the one that you guys voted for, was these. We tried different colors, outfits, hairstyles, things like that. But in general, between the two, I really liked this type of design a lot more. So you guys were right. With a bit of polish, C definitely seems like the best. And now that we put this face on a much bigger body, I felt really good about it. I thought this was, we're getting really close to like a finalized version of Pygmalien. We were still trying to figure out what exactly we should do with the colors and his face and all of that. There's a lot of directions you can go. Streaks of color in the hair and different eye colors. This one has 2 different colors of eyes. You have everything from blue to orange, different, I don't know. There's a lot you can do with the face. So we're trying to figure out exactly which of these we liked. And again, just in the vein of not making a weird character even weirder, we kind of shied away from, hairstyles like this or hair colors like this, and went more towards a warm, friendly, familiar feeling. After a bit more polish, we ended up here, and I really am a fan of how these look overall. At this point, the type of feedback we were giving was pretty minor, like this shade of purple kind of looks close to that shade of blue at a distance, so it looks like he's wearing one uniform too much. So we wanted to make this more purple or this less blue, or contrast the colors a bit more. But aside from little feedback like that, there weren't really big changes that we wanted to make anymore, which is awesome because it meant we were getting close. So after a bit of polish, we ended up here, which again, very, very close to final. Really like this, right? This shirt color is clearly different from this pant color, or at least a little bit more than before. Orange belt looks good, yellow belt looks good. Really all of these were pretty passable and then some in my eyes. I think these all look great. We still wanted to really make sure that we got the eye color right, so we decided to try just purple with 2 different outfits so we can compare the outfits side by side. Purple seemed like a unique color, but not weirdly unique. It's still pretty approachable, and I don't know, it seemed like a natural choice for him. So we got to this point and we were really starting to feel like, well, this is pretty much the character. It's hard to improve it much more beyond this point. And honestly, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. How do you feel? Does this seem like a character that you like, a character that you're excited about? Does this fulfill kind of the vision that you guys had when you first saw the Pig Merchant sketch, over a year ago? I do want you guys to help us pick an eye color though. See, in these, we did purple. In these sketches, we tried yellowish orange, but really we can go any direction with it. We can go with 2 different colors of eyes. We got greens, browns, anything in between. But keep in mind, at its core, this character is warm, trustworthy, wholesome. It's like you want him to be approachable and kind looking. So just with that in mind, let us know what you guys think. Pick an eye color be happy to go with it. I did actually post this image in the Bazaar Discord to get some early feedback. If you're not on that yet, what are you doing? But yeah, thank you guys for helping make this character look so good. I really think this is just a massive improvement from every previous iteration we've had, and it wouldn't have been possible without you guys, so thank you for that. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments here, on Reddit, social media. Make sure to sub-follow, and we'll see you back next week for another update of the Bazaar.